ever since coming to the island, I have yet to have a bad dream. And well, you know what's gonna happen tonight. I'm gonna have a bad dream because I jinxed it, but maybe I'm playing reverse psychology now on the divine. So by saying I'm gonna have a bad dream tonight because I jinxed it, maybe I reverse jinx it. We'll see. But so far, no bad dreams. Very blissful nights, very blissful rest. And this is in a complete contrast of the nightly, not nightmares, but paranoid type dreams, bad dreams, you know, dreams that you don't really want to have. Let's call them unpleasant dreams. I wouldn't say I was having daily, nightly nightmares, because that's not true, but unpleasant. I was having unpleasant dreams regularly, almost nightly, where I was living before coming to the island. And this, what I'm experiencing right now, the blissful type, just rest, really. You know, I haven't really been dreaming all that much, and if I'm having a dream, it's kind of pleasant, or I'll catch myself waking up in the middle of the night, learning something, like reciting some Thai word or something like that. But no unpleasant dreams at all, more so blank, really. They've been mostly blank with some pleasant dreams in between. Again, in complete contrast to where I was living. And this reminds me of a place that I lived in Canada. I mentioned it in the videos before. It's called Dundas. Right, Dundas, Hamilton, a little sanctuary. You know, even though I am in a sanctuary right now, but when I speak of Dundas, I am full of fondness for that place. It's magnificent, really. It's magnificent. And when I moved there and I lived there for a year, I also stopped having bad dreams, and I was mostly having pleasant dreams or just blank. Either pleasant or blank. And this really confirms for me the suspicion that I long had, that the quality of your sleep, your rest, let's call it, your resting place, and the quality of it and the character of it, the nature of it, is really going to be greatly influenced and greatly determined by your most immediate environment. So, the place that I was in before coming to the island, I was on a main street. I kept my windows closed because it's so noisy outside, constant cars. Because if I open the window just a little bit, say goodbye to rest, say goodbye to sleep. That ain't gonna happen. So, I was living on a main street. The environment that I was in, let's just say, I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to put it in nice terms. But the particular area that I lived in is somewhat known to be the ghetto of Ottawa. Okay, any Ottawa people here, it's called Vanier. Okay, just mention the word Vanier to anybody that living in Ottawa, and images of crackheads immediately come to mind, and theft. A lot of theft going on there. Okay, so that's the type of area that I lived in, on a main street. My friend came to visit me the weekend before leaving, and he was kind of traumatized from the area. Okay, he's watching this video. He knows who he is, and you know that's where I lived. And so I was having these constant unpleasant dreams every night, because these environments are dwelling places for negative entities who are strained away from the light, who don't really know who they are. And these are the dwelling places for these people, these lower vibrational environments. And so when you sleep, you're going into a trance-like state of where you become I mean, you are out of your body, your physical body, you go to the astral plane and whatnot, and your vehicle, your vessel becomes wide open. It becomes wide open. So then these negative entities, if you're living in a negative environment, will leech on, will try to possess your vehicle and extract energy out of it as much as possible. And so those negative imagery and negative unpleasant dreams become a normal thing, because it's these entities trying to feed off, trying to feed your mind with negativity. And if you respond to it, then there is energy for them to extract from you. They really just see you as an energy source, and they'll try to possess you in one way or another and implant these negative visions in your head, hoping you would respond to it, therefore fueling the fire. And so that's more energy for them to feed off of. Okay? These are known as the hungry ghosts in Buddhism. You know, people who are disincarnates, who didn't have a very good incarnation here, and now they're lost, they're hungry, they're trying to find another body to possess or something, trying to feed off of the energy. And so yeah, I was having all these unpleasant dreams every night, and now I'm in a, I open my windows because it's like literally the most pleasant sound to sleep to. It's these night cockroaches, right? You know, and crickets, and it's very pleasant. Oh, it's very, very pleasant. So it takes me very little time to fall asleep. I either go into blank or pleasant dreams. And yeah, so I jinxed it now. So, you know, if I get a bad dream tonight, I'm expecting it. Okay, spirit, okay, I know. That's the way it works, right? That's the way it works, is when you become aware of it and you jinx it, boom. Nevertheless, I'm trying to reverse jinx it by acknowledging that's the way it usually happens. So maybe spirit can grace me, and you know, it can keep going on smooth like this. Right? I'll do some blessings before sleep and whatnot. Maybe some Sufi music. But overall, you know, that's one of the first things I noticed. It's like, wow, pleasant rest, pleasantness. No more unpleasant dreams of me like struggling and chasing and being chased, and my mom is mad at me or whatever. You know, like, you know, all these dreams. You know, your environment has a great influence. It affects you to a great deal. And especially when you're sleeping, because you become an open conduit. You're easy picking, you're easy target. So yeah, that's something I noticed, and I really wanted to share it with you guys, because the same thing happened. You know, when I was in Canada and I moved to Dundas, the minute I moved there, I stopped having unpleasant dreams. And right before, I was living in this big apartment complex that again, you know, the energy there, again, not the best, to say the least, okay? And again, I was having all these unpleasant dreams, you know, again, almost every night. And I moved to Dundas, and boom, they're gone. And then I moved to this area, and boom, they're back in again. And I move here now, and bang, they're gone. So I'm learning here. I'm learning how important it is, your direct, immediate environment is to your well-being. Yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you're having bad dreams constantly, check your area, check your environment, check your most immediate environment. That is your room, that is your house, that is your neighborhood. And pick your neighborhood wisely and pick your house wisely. If you pick your neighborhood wisely, I think the house is taken care of, because you're paying closer attention to the macrocosm. So the microcosm, which is your house, and then the other microcosm, which is your room, and then the other microcosm, which is your body, are going to be taken care of if the macrocosm of that system, and if you want to go even further, you'll pick a macrocosm, a city, or a particular place, an island, like I'm on an island now, Koh Phangan, Thailand, for maybe new listeners, new watchers, you just stumbled upon this video. So you go to the macrocosm and keep picking something that is going to remind you of, I mean, you are the macrocosm, the big macrocosm, okay? You are consciousness, your light, your love. But it's because so hard to find that inside of you in this really chaotic world that has been sleeping in Kali Yuga for now thousands of years, just moving out of Kali Yuga now, transitional period. Really hard to find who you are, that macrocosm, the light, the pure consciousness. So then you work with these other systems around you, your immediate systems around you. And so pick a macrocosm, like a place, an environment, a city, and then go to a macrocosm even within, say this island, Kopangan. Pick the areas that are going to be most conducive to your growth and to your rest and to your well-being. So you pick a neighborhood like that, and then you keep going like this, like this, like this, and it's going to be pretty smooth from there on. And these negative entities just don't have a room. They don't like these areas. They don't like these places. Negative entities don't like this. They don't like waterfalls. They don't like trees. They don't like sunlight. They don't like peace. They don't like peace. To be one of those entities stuck in this cycle away from the light is to be literally away from the light. They don't like these environments. If you live nearby a waterfall, they go somewhere else. They'd much rather go to where I was, Vanier, Ottawa. Okay? They much prefer it there. A lot more energy to extract. Here, what are they gonna extract? Because you sit here, you're in peace. You're in harmony. No energy for them to extract, to feed off of. So they move on. And so if you're in this in a particular environment like that, there's no place. No, they're not gonna bother you because they don't want to be there. What are they gonna do? Wait all day long, try and implant negative thoughts into your head, the negative dreams, when you're just totally in peace and harmony? No, that's not gonna happen. They know they're wasting their time. They might as well go somewhere else. Really. So I keep learning. I keep learning the importance of your environment and how influential it can be on your state of consciousness. So what we try to do with our external environment is set it up in a way to remind us of our internal environment, because our internal environment it's pure love, pure light, pure awareness, pure consciousness, pure compassion. But again, because it's so hard to find it in the world, so let's set up our external environment as to it mirroring our internal environment. So let's find harmony and peace and quietness and calmness and beautiful butterflies. Okay? I think that butterfly came here to confirm the message. All butterflies, by the way, they're messengers. Specifically, butterflies, they're messengers. Okay, and there's so many of them here. They love it here so much, the butterflies. So yeah, we do this external environment. We take care of it, make sure it's tranquil, it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's full of love, compassion, the full of the elements. That is the water elements, the sun, the trees, the earth element, and make sure we're connected to it. And it's going to be good to go. A lot of things will take care of themselves. Like if you're having bad dreams, you're going to stop having bad dreams. And you're either going to go into deep, restful, blank sleep, the deep sleep, or you're going to have pleasant dreams. Maybe one bad here and there, whatever, that happens. I'm expecting one tonight again because I jinxed the hell out of it in this video. Okay, but I'm pretty tranquil and peaceful. So, if you're tranquil and peaceful, you're feeling it, your external environment mirrors it so that you know your internal self, which is that harmony that is external of you. If external of you is disharmonious, you're disharmonious, then you don't know who you are, you're lost. If the external environment is harmonious, the internal is harmonious. And many people will tell you, well, work on the inside so that no matter where you are, it's harmonious. That's absolutely true. And that's achieved through meditation. But I'm too lazy to meditate all day long. Because if you're in a city, let's face it, and you're living somewhere that isn't so pleasant, you're going to have to meditate a lot just to keep your calm and center and harmony. Here, it's already meditative as it is. I don't feel the need or the urge to meditate as much. In the sense that I need to sit down and meditate. Like I'll sit here after this video and I'll get in a meditative state. I'll close my eyes naturally and I'll go into meditation. Because the environment just like, it's nice. And you go inwards right away. Straight, path of least resistance. But if I'm living somewhere disharmonious, I'm going to have to do a lot of work and use a lot of energy just to find that inner quiet peaceful place, which again you can find anywhere, even in the most chaos. But again, we're talking about path of least resistance here, folks. Here it's the path of least resistance. Here it happens right away. I don't have to try. I don't have to put in mental work. I don't have to sit here and have my beads and say things like prayers and whatnot to get in the zone. It's like I'm already in the zone, the path of least resistance. You see? So I would like to extend my sincere gratitude coming from this beautiful, sacred, wonderful place to the Patreons who are supporting this channel and this journey. Hopefully you guys are getting some entertainment out of this, following the journey, and some inspiration to go on and do your thing in your journey. And if you would like to support, join the Patreon family and support the family, pitch in whatever, couple of bucks a month. That's like $24 a year. And believe me, living here, I'll tell you, that money is going to the right people. You know, it's going to that lady with the fruit stands that some of you guys have seen. It's really going to the right people. So that money, you know, when you see the connection of all, you realize like it's all us, and we're here to share, and it's all us, and just keep the flow going, right? So you keep the flow going, I'll keep the flow going here. And if you want to just do one-time donations, okay, via PayPal, just one time, you're not into Patreon, the monthly thing, there's a link down below. The links for all these things are down below if you'd like to contribute. Yeah, help me do this full time. I'd love to do this full time at some point, and I know we will be able to. So God bless you guys. Thank you very much. All the love straight from Koh Phangan, Thailand. Wonderful people, wonderful land, very sacred. And until next time, may the force be with you.